Your twin blew down the door and let me in. Thank you for following. I'm not Lebanese now. I'm Iraqi. And the sound of... And then I feel like maybe I have too much highlight. I just haven't seen myself in makeup in a long time. It's probably just all it is. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever wanna be king? Gigi's hotter? Okay. It's your free thought to think. Don't be sorry. It's your opinion. It's your right. It's your right to have an opinion. Iraq is hot. I was there for 2 years. I was there 2 years ago. Went in August. Why would you go to Iraq in August? It's so hot in August. That must have been brutal. So hot, you guys. Like, it's the type of heat that I feel like most people will just never experience in their lives. It's so hot. You can't even touch anything. One time, one of my chickens, he broke out of his pen and he got lost, and my grandma was so sad about it because this was one of the chickens that lays eggs. And she was like, oh my God, the chicken, he's out. So I ran out of the house I just quickly put my shawl on, like my abaya on, and I ran out of the house as fast as I could to go grab that chicken, right? And the sand was so hot that my feet started to burn. Literally, my feet started to burn. I had to run back in the house. It's so hot. That's how hot it was. Like, literally, first-degree burns on my feet just from the 2 seconds that I ran to go catch that chicken. Yeah, and people drink. Yeah, and people are smoking and drinking tea. Yeah, honestly, that was me. That was me. I was drinking tea in the heat. To work for you, I'm shocked you're... Thank you. How hot does it get? Oh, I just told that story. What do you do for the hair on your upper lip? Honestly, me, I always do waxing. I know a lot of people say like, oh, or like plucking. I know a lot of people say like it can cause like irritation on the skin and stuff like that. But like for me, even my eyebrows, I just use these little wax strips. I cut them into any shape I need, and then I just use them like that. People do different stuff like bleaching, threading. I've never actually done threading before. Even my auntie threads. She always asks me to thread my eyebrows. I'm like, no, I'm okay. What else is there? I guess, yeah, people use those little shavers. I don't do that. I don't fuck with those shavers, guys. I don't know. I don't like those shavers. What else is there? Nair and stuff. I don't think people use that anymore. Like, I think people are realizing that that's toxic. I was just in Karbala, but went all over. People are down to earth. Yeah, people are so down to earth. People are so kind there. It's definitely more luxurious than I ever thought it was for somebody who went like for the first time and didn't really understand what the Middle East was. Like, even though I was Iraqi, my parents were just so, like, they just didn't have that time and energy to educate us about Iraq and about the Middle East. So right away, we just went to public school, and, like, they had 5 kids, so they didn't talk about it a lot. So my experience going there, like, I was like, this is way more bougie. Like, this is the malls and, like, everything that there was and the wealthy people. It feels like there's, like, a really wealthy class and then, like, a really, really poor class. You know what I mean? So I obviously got an experience of... I'm missing people's things. Iraqi people are amazing. Yeah, they're very sociable. They're very, like, generous. Very kind. They love to talk. They love to just spill the tea. The dude pouring your tea will just, like, spill the tea. Taxi driver. Random uncles. And that's a nice thing about, like, my family. I was hanging out with my grandma. And my grandma, she, like, had connections from everywhere. And since she was an old lady, like, it was okay for her to, like, go over to, like, a man's house, you know, like, her homies, like, from the war and everybody. So I got to visit so many different, like, people and families, because my grandma my grandma just knew everybody. Like, she was just, like, a matchmaker in the community type of vibe. So, and like she's just been through a lot of things happened to her with the war and everything that happened. Like she helped a lot of families out. Because she married like a wealthy guy, and like after he passed away, she helped a lot of people out that needed help. So wait, what question am I avoiding? I don't think she knew him. I mean, otherwise, like, she never said anything. But everybody I met would be so down to earth. They would take us to their house and show us around and take us to the malls. And they would just be like telling us like, oh, do you like it? Do you like Iraq? How have you liked your stay so far? And I would be like, oh, I love it. I think it's beautiful. And they'd be like, oh, I wish you got to see it before the war. And they would always be so heartbroken. It was always so sad. They'd be like, the streets were so amazing and everybody was so full of love, and like before anything bad ever happened to any of us, like we were so happy and peaceful. And I was like, oh my God, this is so fucking sad. But yeah, just like, you know, they took a toll. It took a toll on it. But yeah, hospitality's in a different level. It sounds like your grandma was... What are you talking about, bro? Relax. Your husband... It's a lot. Should I mute him? I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. I don't know if I should block this person either. I don't know. This person I'm gonna block. That's just weird. You're just being weird, user. Yeah. These people I'm gonna give other chances. Thank you. Thank you for joining the team. What color are my eyes? My eyes are, it's like blue-green. It's like a yellow in the middle, and then it's like blue on the outside. It's actually called central heterochromia, but I just say blue. It's when you have two colors in your eyes. My grandpa had the same color in his eyes. I'm not from South Iraq. My mom is from Baghdad, and then my dad is from Najaf. I block people because this is my home. This is my channel. If you're gonna come on here and be disrespectful to me, then you don't deserve to be here, in my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? It's not about triggered. It's just about like, this is my curated space. Like it's my home. Like, imagine you came into somebody else's home, didn't take your shoes off, disrespected the home. Do you want them to just keep inviting you over? I don't think you deserve to be invited over anymore. I don't need you on here because you're not the one that's giving me gifts or sending me anything or supporting me. So, I don't care. Hey, Seti. Yeah, it's like, it's my home. It's my channel. It's my community. Why would I let somebody taint it? One rotten apple will ruin the whole... Oh my God, I used to work at this company back in the day. And there was this one old guy. Everything else was perfect, but this one guy, like, I swear he single-handedly, like, destroyed the entire, like, location we had. It was like a sales thing, so it was so obvious. And it's just like one rotten apple, you know, can ruin the... Yeah, you're getting blocked. Actually, no, you're following me, so I'm just gonna mute you, so you have to silently be here. Yeah. One rotten apple can ruin everything. You know what I mean? Chaldean, I don't know what that means.